All rise. Judge about to be court is now in session. Justice case number JVB 1036. Martinez case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Martinez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm here to put Daddy on child support.
That's his name, Daddy?
Well, that's what I call him.
Okay. Right. All right. So how many children do you and I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer to you as Daddy. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave, Mr. Dave. You're putting Mr. Dave on child support.
Correct.
Okay. How many children do the two of you have?
We have one.
Okay. And what's the backstory? Like, was he not paying? I mean, what's going on?
Okay, so we met a while ago in my hometown. He actually...
The judge calls the court to order as Miss Jackson steps forward to present her case. She explains that she and her ex-partner, James, separated a few years ago and have since been sharing both custody and expenses for their daughter. However, the current dispute arises from James's refusal to contribute to their daughter's $1,500 birthday party. The judge, surprised by the hefty price tag, questions the necessity and origin of such an extravagant event. This opening effectively sets the stage, introduces the central conflict, and builds intrigue by highlighting the unexpected cost of the celebration, leaving viewers eager to see how the judge will respond.
In a position where it allows him to travel a lot. He just so happened to be in my hometown, and we kind of met at a bar. We kind of had a few night stands, something like that. And we kind of got an arrangement to where he would basically provide me with about $1,000 a week. With a week. Yes, a week. So with my allowance, it allowed me to begin to do my position as a stylist. And when I told him I got pregnant, he cut me off. And now he doesn't want to take care of our child. We already got a DNA test, and he knows it's his child. So I don't know what the problem is. So I'm here to put him on child support.
Okay, so you lost me at the $1,000 a week part. Was that for you only?
For me. He was kind of looking for something that allowed him to have pleasure and, have fun while he's in my hometown. And I was okay with that, because that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want anything serious, like as far as, commitment and marriage and all that good stuff. So we decided to just have fun. And now he wants to cut me off because we have a child together and he doesn't want to take care of him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address the $1,000 a week part because that has nothing to do with why we're here. I just want to know about the child support part. Is there a reason you haven't been giving her financial support for the child?
I never agreed to child support.
Okay.
I agreed to the fun part, and fun time's over.
So now that the fun time's over, the adult time begins, which is caring for the child.
I never agreed to have a child with her.
Okay, you probably didn't, but you guys were having fun and had a kid, right?
He wasn't complaining when he was up in there.
Okay, so you guys had a child.
Well, there's no reason to complain, but yes, ma'am.
If we want to get into
Ms. Jackson defends the $1,500 party, explaining that it was inspired by Tara Linsky and other lavish events they've attended in the past. She admits that James neither contributed financially nor offered any input, so she took the lead in planning this celebration. Beyond the party, she voices concern about future expenses, like ballet recitals, and worries about an imbalance in their co-parenting responsibilities. The judge, however, challenges her reasoning, calling the $1,500 party excessive and questioning her expectations. This section deepens the emotional and financial stakes, shedding light on Miss Jackson's perspective while amplifying the tension through the judge's growing skepticism.
Yeah, please don't, because I don't think I have time for that today. I would have to, set aside some special time to hear all of this story. So we're just going to focus on the important part, okay? Now, the child, whether you agreed or signed up for child support, you have a child. You need to take care of that child financially.
Your Honor, I would like to say something. I don't want to make this a personal aspersion on her character, how do I know that's my child?
Well, you already had a DNA test. It's been confirmed that you're the father. You forgot about that?
Evidently, it slipped my mind.
Oh, okay. You're probably having too much fun. But again, you have a child now, and you're going to pay child support. So, let's get some information from you. How much do you make a year?
I make a good year up around 108.
108,000. Okay. And health insurance. Who carries the child on health insurance?
I
He
carry.
does.
Okay. And how many children do you have besides this one?
I have 2 children.
2 children. Okay. So we can give you credit. Well, how old are your children?
They're not in the house. They're adults.
Okay. That wasn't my question. How old are your children?
How old?
Yes.
One's 30, one's 35.
30. Okay. So definitely none under the age of 18.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's do some math here. Looks like your gross comes out close to $9,000 a month. Your net is about $6,436.81. That gives you, giving you credit for health insurance. And you said how much was it?
Health insurance about, I think it's around 200.
Okay. So I'll give you credit for the health insurance that you carry on the child. That would bring your child support obligation to $1,287 per month. And that's all he has to pay.
Jane steps in, expressing his willingness to support their daughter, but firmly labeling the $1,500 party as frivolous. He explains that he would have been perfectly fine with a simpler celebration and saw no need to model it after Tara Linsky's lavish style. The judge ultimately sides with James, agreeing that the party was excessive and refusing to order child support based on that expense. As Miss Jackson attempts to justify the cost, the judge cuts her off, making it clear that such extravagant spending is her personal choice and not James's financial obligation. This moment marks the height of the drama, with James offering a reasonable defense and the judge delivering blunt, no-nonsense responses. The tension peaks as Miss Jackson's arguments fail to hold up under scrutiny.